Hi, this is Robert with Purple Shirt Realty. Wanted to shoot this video today about the 5 pros and cons of new construction homes versus resale homes based on a lot of experience in both. Check it out. Hi, welcome back. Just want to remind you real quick that we are the founder of the Better Deal Guarantee for all home buyers. Whether you're buying a resale home or a new construction, we guarantee we can get you a better deal. Please check out our channel. Please subscribe, like, and also turn on your notification. We're doing a lot of videos, a lot of home tours of new construction homes of different areas of Houston, a lot of buyer tips that could save you tens of thousands. And also things for first-time home buyers and on all kind of deals and specials. Just a lot of stuff on our channel. Put out 3 to 4 videos every week, and just so it could help you. And if you subscribe and turn on your notification, you just might see the one video somewhere that's going to be exactly what you were looking for and help you save a lot of money, or maybe even find a home you didn't even know exist. So anyway, let's get to it. We're going to start. You're going to see me look away a little bit because I want to focus on, make sure I don't forget anything on my notes. I got them right here next to the camera. But we're going to start with the 5 cons of new construction homes, which would be the pros to resale homes. So we're starting with 5 cons of new construction, 5 pros of resale homes. Then we're going to flip it after that. So the first con of new construction homes, and some people, and we've even had some clients that is when it comes to the open floor plans. Almost every builder's building what's called the open floor plan. If you don't know what that is, that's where kind of like your kitchen is open to the family room and they just kind of flow together, and the dining room and all of that, to where sometimes you got a formal dining that might be separated a little bit, but as far as the kitchen and the family room, they're very open. It used to be in the older days where the kitchen will be walled off and it'd be its own separate room and not connected in any way to the family room except for maybe an entry or an exit in and out of the kitchen. But you couldn't just stand anywhere in the kitchen and see into your family room. We have some people that actually prefer that kind of floor plan. Unfortunately, builders don't build that way. And you'll see as we talk about the entirety of the pros and cons, the big thing is builders they do a lot of market research on what most people prefer in homes. And then they go and display and promote what the masses or the majority of people want. So you'll see as we get into these 5 pros and cons that a lot of the cons and knocks on the new construction homes are going to be that it's people who are looking for something that's more what they used to build and not so much what they're building now. You want to be kind of unique, different, and not, cut from the same mold as most people. Now, every builders still build a lot of very unique and different floor plans, but they are all based on the open concept. So that's the first thing. If you're looking for a non-open concept type home, you're probably not going to find it in new construction. In fact, unless somebody starts building some tomorrow in the entirety of the Houston area, all the builders that we work with and deal with, I don't know of any that are building a closed concept home anymore. So that's the first. The next one is almost all new construction homes are going to come in a subdivision type setting with an HOA and deed restrictions and things of that nature. If you're the person who wants unrestricted land, or you don't want to be part of an HOA or something like that, or you don't want to be in a subdivision, or you're looking for acreage or any of those kinds of things, generally speaking, you're not going to find that in a new construction home. So when we get into, and I believe, I don't want to touch on this quite yet, but if you're looking for like a lot that's unrestricted or something like that, generally speaking, what you're going to be looking for is a lot that's for sale in an old unrestricted neighborhood that you can buy that lot and maybe hire one of the builders that do have a build on your own lot type scenario to build something like that for you. However, if you're just going out and you're shopping for neighborhoods where they're building new construction homes, it will not be on an unrestricted lot. You will have an HOA, deed restrictions, city utilities, all of those kind of things. So if you're looking for the other, well, then we can still help you, obviously, with any of these scenarios, any of them at all. Just reach out to us, but you will not find that in a new construction home. Resale is the third point. Resale is better if you're looking for features that don't exist in today, that they don't build today at all. It might be something that's not in code anymore, or something that just got too expensive to build, or something that was just unique, very few people wanted. So most builders don't build those, unique features anymore. That would be where we would go to a resale. So it's very, very seldom we have a client that's looking for something that's so unique and so different that a builder's not building it, or we have to really go to, incredible, great lengths to find. But I give you one example is, and they build more of these in other parts of the country, not so much here, but somebody was here and they were looking for what's called a barndominium. So it's kind of like part house, part barn, and that kind of thing. Very unique type of features for one of those homes. And if you come from one of those places that does build, a city somewhere else in the country that does build those, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Most of you probably going to be looking at me like, well, what is he talking about? Well, it's a more of a rural type thing where it's a home and a barn and all of that kind of stuff, and a combination, and you can have farm animals and different things and all that kind of stuff. And there are places in the country that do build those, I'm very aware of. And sometimes people will hire a contractor to build one of those on their own land and lot here in the Houston area, but there's no builder building anything like that. However, I have seen them pop up for sale. I have seen them built here and there. They have very unique and different codes than what do normal home construction, but they can be found, and we have done it. But you will not find new home construction builders building that sort of thing unless it's a builder that builds, like you can hire them to build on your own land and build your own floor plan and that kind of thing. There's a few builders that do that. You would have to go that route, but you wouldn't be able to just go to any builder building in a neighborhood somewhere and get that. So that's the third thing. The fourth thing, and this kind of ties together a little bit, is acreage. So we get a lot of people who want acreage, or they want to own land and they want new construction, and they're looking for a new construction home on the land and on the lot. So there is a little bit of that, but not much. So for example, in areas out in the Cypress, Hockley area, down in the Angleton area, there's usually about 4 subdivisions, and that's about it. And all of the Houston area where they'll do that, they're called estates, right? Where they'll block off 2 to 4 acres, sell and build a home on that for you. There are none like that being built under 800,000, but there are some available in very specific areas around Houston. So if you're coming and you're looking to buy anything less than that, they make it very unique estates. Like, it's not just buying a piece of land and somewhere and building on it and that kind of stuff. It's very unique, where they build very high-end homes. And even those, in a lot of cases, are restricted, meaning they'll allow maybe horses or certain animals, but not others, and things of that nature. Because again, they're trying to keep the high-end appeal, make sure all the neighbors, even if you just buy one of their lots they're selling for now and decide to build on it later, they'll have like a minimum requirement, like you must build at least a $500,000 home on it, or $600,000 or something like that, if you're just buying the acreage and holding it for a while. But there's restrictions on those. The only way around that is if you go out and you purchase, and we discussed this before, if you purchase a block of land, find what you're looking for, and we can help with this too. Find what you're looking for, buy the land, and then hire a builder to come and build what you want on it at a later time. But there's no builders out there that are already packaging that together for you, except for what we had already discussed. The other thing, the fifth reason why it'd be better to buy a resale over a new construction home, is generally speaking, you can get a little bit larger home for the same purchase price on a resale home. It's going to be a little older. The older you get, the better, the more square footage, I guess you could say, you could get for the price. So if you're on a budget and you're trying to get more home for your budget, and you can find that a lot of times with the resale home. However, that kind of pivots us now, and you're going to see how, let me switch to my next page here. You're going to see how that doesn't always mean it's a better deal. And here's why. And this is the first pro to the new construction, is new construction, when we put together our packages, we work with the builder and a lender and ourselves, and we try to package these deals. And this is why we have the better deal guarantee. If you were trying to figure out why we offer a better deal, and I'm always saying in all our videos, better deal guarantee, because I'm sure you're familiar with the bundle, right? If you get multiple insurances together, they give you a discount. If you get all, we bundle things, right? We work with builders and lenders, and we bundle things, and insurance companies, and we bundle everything to make things cost less for you, right? So the number 5 con, when we were talking about for the same price, you can get a little more home for the resale. Well, the flip side to that is with the new construction homes, we can get you a lower interest rate, which increases your purchase power. So you can kind of balance it out. So when you get the lower interest rate, means your monthly payment, even though the price may be higher, the monthly payment comes out the same for the same square footage. I hope y'all follow me in this. So if you got a lower interest rate with a higher purchase price versus a higher interest rate with a lower purchase price, they end up balancing out on the monthly payment. So you can still get a brand new construction home with the square footage you want, even though the price is higher, but still end up with the same monthly payment as that resale home, because there you got the higher interest rate, even though the purchase price is lower. And I'm gonna shoot another video that helps demonstrate the difference between purchase price. You can have a higher purchase price, but pay a lower monthly payment with a better interest rate than if you get a lower purchase price, but a higher interest rate. And all of those things, it's a big dynamic. It's kind of like if you go buy a car and they move the money around, and they always come back to, well, what's your bottom line? What's your monthly payment? Bottom line, like that. At the end of the day, that's what we try to do here for you, is we try to break it all down into a monthly payment. What's the best option for you on the monthly payment? Because based on the purchase price, the interest rate, the tax rate, the insurance, all of those things combined make your monthly payment. And all of those things differ from one area to the next. You could go in one area and you could have a bigger home for a lower price, but the insurance and the interest rate's higher there. And your money ends up buying less than it would have if you go into the other place with the lower tax rate, the lower insurance, the lower interest rate, even though the home price is higher. So enough of that, let's keep this moving. So for that reason, new construction home can still be the better option, even though the purchase price is higher. Second is lower closing cost. In almost every case, part of our better deal guarantee, in almost every case on a new construction home, we can get you very low to almost non-existent closing costs. Depends on which loan type you end up going with, because different loan types have different restrictions and things of that nature. But we do our best to pay as much, if not all, of your closing costs for you. If you haven't bought or sold a home in quite a while, that means at about a $300,000 home, closing costs run about $7,000. And then they go up from there, up to $10,000, $12,000. That's what we try to eliminate for you. So if cash is an issue and you're trying to save as much cash, you're already worrying about a down payment and all of these things, moving costs and whatnot, it's important to know with the new construction, we can save you thousands and thousands of dollars on a new construction as far as the money that you have to pay out of your wallet, cash, right? So that's the second thing. The third thing on new construction homes is they're much more energy efficient. You go just 20 years ago, the codes have changed so much. Technology has changed so much. Just think 20 years ago, what kind of phone were you using, right? put that in a builder perspective as to what they're building now versus what they used to build. I see time and time again where if we're talking about one electric bill only and a hot Houston summer month, an older home versus a newer home and energy efficiency can save you about $300 a month. I've seen it many times. $300 a month adds up big time when you start spanning it across years. But that's the difference with newer codes, more energy efficient homes can make as far as saving you money on top of all the other savings that we're talking about. The fourth thing is with a new construction home, everything is new and under warranty. Anything breaks, if your refrigerator goes out, your AC starts acting up, water heater, anything at all, it is under warranty. You don't have to worry about it. Now, the big knock I hear people say, and I'm going to knock back on it, is they say, well, you can buy a third-party warranty. And we have one for our home. However, it's amazing how many things in the fine print are not covered in a third-party warranty. Or if your AC goes out, but you can't prove to them that you had a service technician come out and service it at least once a year while you had it, they got all these loopholes and outs and all this other kind of stuff. I know this from firsthand experience, but with a new construction home, at least for the first how many years of your home, and how many years depends on what home you buy, what builder, and all that kind of stuff as far as, but at least for the first year, everything in the home is covered. Appliances and all that usually extend out to 2 years, and then everything else, plumbing, electrical, and all these other kind of things, 5-10 years and all of that kind of stuff. But you don't have to worry about anything going out, any red tape, any loophole or anything like that. The warranty covers it. If it breaks, if it malfunctions, whatever, it's under warranty and it's covered. Now, very few of our clients, and we have hundreds a year, ever experience where they have to file a warranty claim over something. But it does happen sometimes. At the end of the day, mechanical, an AC, a water heater, refrigerator, all these things are mechanical devices. And sometimes just a mechanical device fails, right? It's just, even if you go buy a brand new vehicle, doesn't mean something can't break on it, even though it's under, but it's under warranty, right? Same principle. It's under warranty. You have several years of peace of mind that you don't have to worry about it. Whereas with a resale home, anything can go out anytime, and you have no idea whether or not it's really going to be covered on a third-party warranty until the technician comes out. You pay your $65 service fee, and then you get the news, right? And then is it covered or not, right? So anyway, you don't have to worry about any of that. So our fifth thing, pros on a new construction home, is that everything's built up to new and updated codes, meaning anything that could have been a hazard in the past or was a problem in the past or something like that, the cities and municipalities are always updating their codes and requirements to builders to build certain things in order to eliminate problems that occurred in the past. When you're getting a new home, everything's up to code. If you go buy a resale home, nobody's required to have to upgrade to a new code on that. You're buying it the way it is, and everything's grandfathered in. But with new construction, everything has to be built to the current code. The biggest thing that I like to tell people that really is really helpful as far as the new codes is, and if you watch any news, you've heard of Hurricane Harvey, you know what the flooding was. It was the most epic rainfall event in the entire country, in the history of the country. In 3 days, it rained 50 inches of rain when Tropical Storm Harvey, it was Hurricane Harvey, and then it became a tropical storm as it came inland, but then it just stalled out and rained nonstop torrential rain for 3 days. And you see on the news, a lot of neighborhoods flooded, a lot of homes flooded, and all this kind of stuff. Well, most of the new construction homes did not flood. And even since then, now one of the new codes is that all new construction homes, all new developers have to build to certain elevations to prevent them from being a flood risk in the future. So again, that comes back to where past events dictate new codes and new requirements. And that's just one, probably the biggest example. There's many, many homes that never flooded any other time except for that Hurricane Harvey. However, all the new construction homes, none of those flooded during Hurricane Harvey. And the newer ones being built since then are required to be even built at a higher elevation than prior. So that's just one example of why codes are so important. The other thing, and is like a bonus, number 6 or whatever, about new construction homes is now we have smart home technologies and all kinds of other things and features and upgrades, new kinds of tiles, new kinds of granites, there's just so many things that you can get added to, put in your home when you're building a new construction to really customize it to how you like it. Meaning you might go look at a resale home and you're thinking, oh, well, this bathroom's outdated or this kitchen's outdated. If we buy it, we're going to have to spend so much money to update it to have a more current look or more modern look, or that wallpaper and all that kind of stuff. With new construction, you don't have that. You get to go into a design center if you're buying, one of the larger homes. When I say larger, when you're buying 400,000 or higher, you get to go into a design center and start picking out what you want, right? Start making selections of, oh, I would like this flooring, I would like this carpet in this room, and you get to really kind of semi-customize your home. And you get to do it with modern features, modern technology, smart home systems. Even some of our entry-level builders, first-time home builders, we're getting stainless appliances in all the homes, granite, quartz counters, smart home packages. Then you got the ring, it's like the Ring camera and electronic locks, and you can control your thermostat and everything from your phone, from Alexa and all this kind of stuff. But you get all of that in many cases is included in the home nowadays, just because that's what people expect. It's almost like buying a car now versus in the past, right? You can go and buy a car that's 20 years old and you still got to manually roll the windows in some of them, right? But then you go and you look, and today there's no possible way you could buy a brand new vehicle and not have electronic doors, door locks and windows and all this. It's the same principles. You go look at an older home, it just will not have the features or even the capability in some cases to add features and things you want. Whereas in new construction, they're built and designed for modern technology, for today, for the future. It's just because everything moves so fast, right? Look at computers, look at technology, look at how fast everything has moved just in the last 10 years. Same thing with construction. Everything's moving forward. You get more for less, more for less, more for less, throw in extra features. So anyway, new construction is the better option for most people. However, it is not the better option for all people, as we've outlined, the pros and cons of both. Whichever way works for you, we are Houston area buyer experts. It's what we do. And we have relationships with all the builders, all their lenders, and other lenders that are not even affiliated. It's always about getting you the better deal guaranteed. Even if it's a resale home, we still know lenders and we still contribute some of our money to help you get a better deal than you otherwise would. If you're looking for something unique, something you just can't find out there, maybe it's a new construction home, maybe it's land, maybe it's a builder who builds on land, whatever the case may be, we do this full time, all the time, hundreds of people every year. And we love to be able to help you. All our information is below. I also want to remind you, and we say this on all our home tour videos, is that 30% of all homes for sale are not on the internet. And that is because 50% of all new construction homes are not anywhere on the internet because their plans change too much. The features change, everything changes. One neighborhood closes, another one opens. One closes, they don't sell that plan anymore. But when the new one opens, they introduce new floor plans. Everything's constantly in flux and changing. And that's why we say you're not going to be able to always find everything on the internet. But we constantly, I get probably 30 emails a day from different builders saying, we got this new floor plan. We got these incentives going on. We got this grand opening happening in this community. We're about to close out this community. Our final few homes are for sale. We're discounting them. All of these kind of things we get nonstop influx of emails, promotions, incentives, and information that we can help you with when you're looking to buy a home. So anyway, our contact information is below. Please reach out to us. We would absolutely love to help you buy your home here in the Houston area. Anywhere in the Houston area, I am the leader of a team that we help buyers all around the Houston area with our Better Deal Guarantee. We look forward to hearing from you. We'll see you on the next video.